We're tracking even heavier snow moving in the next couple of hours.
Several schools are canceling as snow is sticking to the roads out there this morning.
Snow is on the way, but before that, we're going to get some severe storms tonight.
This ice and these winds are causing numerous power outages.
Winter is on the way, and it can get confusing sometimes. There's lots of watches and warnings and advisories when we get into the winter months, but there's also a lot of watches and warnings and advisories all year long. We're going to take a look at what the different winter category watches, warnings, and advisories are, but as a total, there's 127 different types of advisories that we could see across the United States, whether it's thunderstorms or winter weather or heat or any type of weather really. Right now, we're just going to focus on the 10 that you could see here in Arkansas this upcoming winter. Here's a list of a few right now. Our winter storm watch down to blizzard warnings, ice storm warnings, winter weather advisories. We're going to cover them all in this edition of Arctic Arkansas. So our winter weather advisory, that's going to be anywhere from 1 to 3 inches of snow or less than a ½ inch of sleet. This is probably the most common advisory that we're going to see this winter, as whenever we seem to get some winter weather, this is going to be the one you'll probably see this upcoming winter. We could see light ice accumulation and then freezing rain or freezing drizzle that accumulates to less than 1/4 of an inch. Now, to put this in perspective of other places in the country, because not all of our advisories and warnings and watches are the same, taking a look at southern Alaska. Alaska's winter weather advisory is 6 to 11 inches in 12 hours or 12 to 23 inches of snow. So a big difference there from southern Alaska to northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. Now we're going to be taking a look at our winter storm watch and warning. You see these numbers here. That's going to be the priority that the National Weather Service holds these warnings and watches to. So you can see our watch is a lower priority. That's 4 or more inches of snow and sleet within 12 hours, 6 or more inches of snow and sleet in 24 hours, or ice damage to trees and power lines. Now our watches and our warnings are much different. Our warnings just mean that it's coming. It's going to be either occurring or it's going to be coming pretty soon to 5 country this upcoming winter. Now we're going to take a look at our blizzard warning. You can see the priority is just a little bit higher at number 22 on a list of 127 different watches, warnings, or advisories. So our visibility for a blizzard warning is going to be less than 1/4 mile. But what's really important here is those wind speeds, where we could see wind speeds over 35 miles an hour. We get these blizzard warnings when we start to see a lot of that blowing snow and that snow coming at a fast rate. Our ice storm warning is priority number 24. That's going to be 1/4 of an inch or more of freezing rain. That can happen when we're on the back half of that cold front, and really we're not getting a ton of snow, but we're going to see some heavy ice accumulation. Finally, we're going to be talking about our wind chill. Our wind chill advisory is wind chill is going to hit anywhere from -5 to -19. All warnings and watches different, preparing on what location you're going to be in. Our wind chill warning is going to be -20 degrees or less. So here's a couple of those watches, warnings, and advisories you'd expect this year. With your weather update coming for this winter, I'm 5 News meteorologist Stephen Elmore.